So it's finally spring, and that means going out and enjoying the spring peeper. If you don't know what a spring peeper is, it almost sounds like you're listening to crickets in the early spring, but obviously it's still too cold for crickets. The spring peeper is a small chorus frog. It's widespread throughout the eastern U.S. and Canada. It prefers permanent ponds due to its advantage in avoiding predation. However, it's very adaptable with respect to the habitat it can live in. In these northern regions, the frog is able to endure below freezing temperatures. And just listening to this video, you can tell this peeper earned its name from its chirping call, and it really is known as the marker for the beginning of spring. But as we were out here listening to these spring peepers, we were in for an enormous treat. As we were looking out over this field, suddenly we heard this interesting call, almost prehistoric sounding, and then two cranes took off from the field. And these weren't just typical cranes. These were sandhill cranes. Now, if you're not familiar with sandhill cranes, they are large birds that live in open habitats. They're fairly easy to spot if you go to the right places, like the place we were in. In the summer, you can find them in small bogs, marshes, and prairies across northern North America and the southeastern U.S. Their bugling calls are unique and can be heard from miles away. They can help you alert to the species' presence, particularly as they pass overhead in migration. Now, this sound we were hearing, it's really interesting to know that trumpeting sound that sandhill cranes make is a unique tone that is a product of their anatomy. Sandhill cranes have long tracheas, what we also call windpipes, that coil into the sternum and help the sound develop a lower pitch and harmonics that add richness. So if you're in these areas where you can see the sandhill crane, get out there and enjoy them. They are active, obviously, right now here in late March and are a beautiful sight to see.